Hello and welcome for the actual final time of the 2024 season. We've got the Final 9 Back 9 coverage of the MPO lead card at the Disc Golf Pro Tour Championship presented by Barbasol. BigBarri commentary bringing you the exciting, thrilling finish to this incredible event where Gannon Buhr went chip, and took away the 6-stroke lead that Ricky Wysocki had coming into the round. Best front runner in modern era, never having lost a tournament with a 2-shot lead going into the final round, and he has got a tie ball game now.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a race to the finish line. Meanwhile, Ezra Robinson at 30 under leads the race for 3rd place.
Yeah, we got a lot of good scores out there, but Gannon has the best score going. Emerson Keith 9 down through 16. So we're seeing like what's possible, what's out there.
Perfect weather.
Perfect weather.
Absolutely gorgeous.
Hole 10 par 3, 333 up the hill, straight as they make them. This is the one you gotta get. No funny business.
Just the air kind of came out of the room. Like Ricky makes this huge putt on hole 7 to get the lead back to 3. And then in the next 2 holes, loses 3 strokes to Gannon. Now this is straight as a string. He's going to hyzer a little bit at the end, as they always do. Can't throw it much better than that. That should be 5 in the last 5 for Ezra. That's going to get him to 6 under for the round.
Heavy on the hyzer. It is going to leak left. Does it have... Yeah, 30-footer. Technical. Ricky could really use a park job.
Certainly could. Has not been the crispest throwing day.
No, I like the Annie, but that's going to be left too.
Yeah, it's going to come up short
Needs
and left. Yeah, that's not bad.
Better. He'll be going 2nd.
Niklas ready to go. Look at this, straight all the way. Kicks back.
Good kick.
To the circle. Just to catch everyone up, Gannon was called on the previous hole for a 30-second violation, and so that is in the air. This putt, also in the air.
Gosh. Awkward. Straddle out to the left. You have the little bushy branch right in front of you.
And
knocks it down. He's running and grabbing him and running to the next hole.
Well, this just for the tie of the lead. What? In 10 holes, Gannon has retaken the lead. Niklas in for the birdie.
Can't believe what we're watching.
It's 100% blowing my mind. Ezra in for the birdie. Slow front 9 from Niklas.
Well, Gannon wasn't running to the next hole. It's actually the other side.
I don't know where
he's running.
Okay, so a deficit for Ricky with 8 holes to go.
This putt.
Yeah. When you're dialed in like that, all you need to see is the first second, and you know exactly where it's going.
Not a lot of people have ever done that. Michael Johansson comes in mind, but other than that, people be watching those go in.
Well, I'm surprised that he doesn't, considering how many spitouts he was getting early in the season, the way he was just slamming him in the basket. I don't know if he's changed his pace or if he just knows he knows, but...
That's not coming out that low on over the rim. That's a perfect spot for his stroke. Hole 11, 375 down the hill. Want to just avoid landing short, really, because then you have that decision to make. You got to run a really tough putt. Classic hole, putter.
Oh,
it's good.
it's just so flippy.
And almost.
Kicks down. He'll probably be sending that one from 80 feet down the hill.
Wouldn't doubt it. Switching discs here from the previous rounds, and it's not going to flip.
It's not going to flip enough, but it does stay clean all the way down to mid C2.
You go.
Called about 45 feet.
You go from there.
Yeah,
right?
I think it's It's situational. I think, yes, initially, but I think it also depends on where Ricky's lands. Overturned for Niklas. That should be a pitch up. I mean, there's never been a digger deep moment here for Ricky. He needs to get a birdie right now.
Is it slow rolling?
Oh, yeah. Okay.
Out.
It emerges. 34 feet.
And you get to see what Gannon does.
That's right. So now with Ricky there, I think Gannon does.
He does go.
He sends. Ezra.
No.
Oh, come on.
No.
Just get over yourself. Is this... Jeez, man.
What a lunatic.
Send this guy to the wacky band, man. This dude is... You should be running that putt.
Okay. Big moment here. Little pull. 2-stroke swing.
Paul.
Oh,
Why you say that?
Does.
Why you say that?
Well, he didn't pull it. That was early release, and that is just a bad decision.
You gotta send it. You gotta send it. He sends it. What an idiot.
Yeah, exactly. All right, another one. He's fully capable of making that.
Whoa. Hang on, Sally.
Doesn't.
Oh, okay.
Has to have it. Has to.
2-stroke swing for the lead.
Come on, baby.
Oh my gosh.
Can you feel it? That might be the loudest I've ever heard Ricky yell.
He said, "Come on, baby."
Dude, are you kidding me? Are you not hype right now?
That's one of the coolest things I've ever seen.
He needed that one in a big way and buries it.
Gannon's picking it up from mid-flight, not saying anything. And then Ricky sees that, and halfway there, he calls out.
Drops it, dude.
Oh, my gosh.
Retakes the lead. What a moment. And sometimes that's all that man needs, man. Just give him a little bit of fire. Watch out.
Gannon's lucky he didn't catch a roll.
No doubt. I mean, that second putt
always rolls.
I mean, you're at the bottom of the hill. You're thinking, oh, I'm putting back uphill. On this elevated basket, oh, man, that's still... on this elevated basket, it's just as dangerous as putting from uphill as it is putting from downhill. It's like they're both in danger of finding the bottom of the hill. All right, hole 12. Boy, I mean, I don't even want to describe the hole. It's just scrap it out, dude.
Yeah.
Throw it down somewhere and then figure something else out and make a big putt and start clapping.
Exactly. Start yelling at your opponent.
I mean, that's what this is going to be for the rest of this. This is going to be a fight.
Yes. Third and fourth, they're in La La Land.
Yeah.
Like I said to begin, they're having a great time. There's not a lot of pressure. Of course, you want to do as good as you can possibly do.
They get a free ticket to the show.
Ezra's literally running it from 85 feet up on the hill. Like, that's what I'm saying. You get what I mean? Like, there's... Like, it's just free go.
I talked about this on the front nine. I love the poise I see from Ezra today. It really looks dialed in to his own game. And I think part of that might just be the fact that he's not in contention. He's just out there having fun.
Yep. Niklas, poised as always. You're never going to see
Nothing.
reaction from that guy.
No.
Ricky in pretty good position. Gannon to match. Yes.
Yeah, that's perfect.
Beats that last tree. Yep. Deal.
Maybe you like it another 15 feet up and right, maybe, but you don't need it. It's great. Flip up hyzer for Niklas. Does he get it right?
Oh, how is that thing peeling like that? Did you see that late peel?
That's
What I mean
Niklas.
is it's flipping up and it got the flat
Yeah.
way farther down in the flight than
Yeah.
you typically see.
Mm-hmm.
Rick goes a little too far right.
Got to be careful here.
Oh,
yeah.
no.
You got to be careful with this Anheuser shot because any kick off any tree is sending it straight left, and it's not good over there. It's a hard thing to do. Stand still, deliver that 350 feet of needed power down a tight tunnel, but kind of
great
result. Deal.
All right. Let's tie it back up.
Yep.
Pulls it.
Oh, boy. Also, kicks left. Interesting miss there for Gannon. That's been a shot he's been executing so well all week. Now, Ricky with the patented lean-out forehand Anheuser.
And you just need to guard against the last couple. And he gets, unfortunately, gets through all of them.
Yeah. It's still only 23 feet. I think it should be fine for the par.
Looked a little farther to me, but you're probably right.
Gannon with a much more floaty effort.
Really good.
So hard to throw shots like that and just miss all the trees, yet his seem to do that very well, very often.
Get lucky, take advantage. Can he do it? Nope, early. Seems like when he misses, it is early short left.
But they're crashing through the chains. Like sometimes they just get the right amount.
It's a great birdie. That shot he just threw was amazing. Yeah, I mean, Gannon's closer than Ricky. You're 100% right.
You mean to say Ricky's closer than Gannon?
Yeah, that's what I meant though.
But yes. Yeah, they're about the same distance. It's for them, that's a mere formality. As long as the basket does its job, they can shake hands, negotiate a par. So nothing happens here. We'll just call these rounds. They're no longer holes. We're in round number 12 in an 18-hole boxing match.
Seems like it.
No knockouts. Kind of a boring round.
There's been a lot of knockdowns.
Yeah, but they keep getting back up.
Yeah, they do.
And they're swinging some heavy blows. But, man, they are both heavyweight fighters. Hole 13 is a demanding par 4 that looks to me, in my mind, nothing like that sign on the right side of your screen. It just really feels like a horseshoe. You got to get to the top of the hill, and then it just feels like it breaks straight back down to the right. It is so tricky to get to that top-tier landing zone and then break down. It requires 2 excellent shots. There's no other way to break this hole.
Could really be the deciding hole in my mind. Just because any kick is a bogey. This tee shot is so tough. We've seen people miss on that left side. And if you catch one of those that he just gets by, it's going to be tough to...
Niklas, come on with...
Take a
par. Might be one of the... I mean, we've seen so many great drives this week, but that's one of the top 10 drives you'll ever see on hole 13.
Early miss it.
Ricky was waiting to clap because he knew it was going to be close. Just a little bit inside.
Still fine.
Yeah, he's just got to get around the corner and then get up and down for the par now.
Yeah, par's good here. Like, to get a birdie is it's a bonus. You have to just throw an absolute perfect tee shot. And then after that, par is just fine because the kicks can take you into double bogey territory easy.
Gannon, knowing that Ricky's out of position now, what does he
Early
do?
as well.
Oh, it kicks left, and that's way back there. So we'll see what he's got left for his second shot. Meanwhile, Ricky's just can't really get much distance, just a real little pitch around the corner, get back into position, and then a downhill forehand from there. Going
Okay, so he
standstill.
has a little something.
That's his function. That's his most understable disc.
He wants to break it down the hill.
Oh, Paul. Is this going to keep... Paul, you can't get a birdie look from back there.
You can if you're one of the luckiest
Oh,
players
my
of all time.
gosh.
That went through everything.
Oh, I mean, just the initial gap he hit was great.
Oh, phenomenal.
And then from there, everything is bonus all the way down to the birdie look.
Yeah, I can't believe he just got a birdie look from there. That's crazy.
Ezra early. Niklas from just absolute filet mignon position, A1. To burnt steak. Oh, boy. That is not taking advantage, unfortunately. Ricky a little loose. Oh, no. Kicks to the right.
Not where you want to go. He's got farther in now than Gannon, who has a birdie putt.
So with that, Niklas from perfect position is likely to take a bogey now. Oh, bummer. Ezra, this is an important shot here. Still leading that race for third place.
Good.
Potentially his biggest cash payday ever with $12,000 on the line for second place alone. And Niklas drawing air and still has work left for the bogey. And Ricky has got a big putt for the par. And the magic is not there.
Oh. Square it up for him, why don't you, Forrest?
I mean, on top of everything else.
Yes.
Oh my gosh. 2-stroke swing, Gannon's favorite. Not only does he have the lead, he has multiple strokes. Or no. I'm sorry.
1-stroke lead.
I apologize because Ricky retook the lead on hole 11. So yes, that's just to take the lead. But another 2-stroke swing. They just keep exchanging blows. Wow. Round 13 goes to Gannon.
13 just has that. It's just the way about it. Like, there's always 2-stroke swings there.
Yep.
Played a lot of tournaments on this course. You get to hole 13, and it can bite you.
Niklas to put a Band-Aid on it.
But
Once again, I am shocked. No bogeys first 3 rounds. 3 so far today. And I got to say, the approach on this hole and then the putt back on 6, pretty careless.
Yep.
And those 2 strokes are the difference between him having a lead and him having to play catch up.
Another pivotal hole, hole 14, par 3, 406, as straight as you can throw it. One of these guys needs to just pipe this. And if they both do, 15, 16, 17, 18 coming up. Oh my gosh, I have no idea what's going to happen, but Gannon going to have the box. This would be a moment right here if you could just pipe it, and that's really bad, but it doesn't hit anything. Nothing. And
this guy is Leprechaun Houdini. What on earth?
Rabbit foot, horseshoes.
Dude.
Oh my gosh. That's a bogey.
Yeah. And it turned into a birdie opportunity. Ezra. Hold on a second. I seem to recall a little highlight package from yesterday where Ezra threw one in from there. Can he do it again?
Ooh. Oh, baby.
I want to grow up to be like Niklas Anttila. Once again, Ricky going to be going hyzer angle out of the hand. Flipping it up just so slightly. What a tee shot. What a time.
And the love.
Big moment there for Rick. Digging deep once again. Think he's laying up?
No. Nope.
Oh, come on.
Oh my gosh.
So close.
He's trained it again.
He nearly does it again.
If Gannon can make this, I mean, talk about just taking luck and putting it in your pocket. Not happening. Good run, though.
Tried to hyzer back, but yeah, just not quite. No fist bump there. Just.
Oh, he did it. He fist pumped
Oh,
it
no
down
clap. No
into
clap.
the
Yeah. No loud yell, though. I'm looking into all this stuff.
It's like, how do I make birdies all the time and I don't even putt it good? I'm so surprised.
Yeah. Something about throwing the disc incredibly well, accurately at 450 feet and in, with great angles, hyzer, anhyzer, straight. Like, I think that's a good recipe for getting birdies, even if you don't make a good putt.
Ricky played this hole so well this week.
Yeah, this was Ricky's hole. And speaking of, as these guys go to hole 15, we're about to get to a hole that just hasn't been Ricky's hole. It's one of the easier holes in the course, and he's been just missing the line. And it's been an opportunity for Gannon to take strokes coming down the stretch every round nearly.
You'd think that this would be the round he makes the correction. He's been pulling it early into this grouping on the right here. See all these trees? And you need to push it a little farther towards the left. I would say even play it straighter. Give yourself a look at this point.
I just wanted to see him throw a forehand. Do we see him change up his game plan and go away from the backhand?
Well, if you want to see how to do it, Niklas yesterday just absolutely threw it. High Annie gem. Too much turn?
It's going to be pushing it. Oh, boy.
Go in. Oh, my goodness. That was better than yesterday.
Really mean it. I think he might be one of the best anhyzer throwers of all time.
Oh, he is. Sidearm. No, I'm saying Ricky's
Ricky.
side.
Yeah, he's doing it. Oh, boy.
No.
Absolute oof.
Oh, gets through a long ways, though.
Oof. That is below his potential by 100 points.
Perfect. Perfect. Nice. That helps.
That's just a make. You have to know that's a make. And is this gonna work? Yeah, it hits the late tree, but that came out with so much hyzer. All Ricky can do is lay it up and just hope that Gannon miraculously doesn't make a wide open putt from 30 feet.
Plenty of time, though. Like you said, you kind of just have to be like, oh, no, he's making this one.
Yeah,
Time
it's
to
like,
get to work on the next.
Yeah. You've already resigned yourself to that.
Downhill, still got to make it.
Oh, just the quickest
these guys are just grabbing at their minis. Leave the mini alone. Watch the disc go in.
It doesn't care about that.
Like, at some point, your putter is going to be like, you don't even care about me. It's like 1 second, I'm in, and then you don't even notice me
Can we have
leaving.
a moment to like...
Yeah, watch me go. Watch me fly.
I can do stuff too. No, I'm not. You're just a pawn.
You're a pawn out of my hand.
Well...
all you're good
that
for.
mini that you're talking about is one that I made for him, so you should take it easy on his feelings because a lot of love and care went into that for him.
Don't even look. That's what we're up to now. We don't even look. We just make 30 footers, the biggest moments, and just grab the mini.
One stroke with 3 to go.
I'm gonna have to start working on that for my gamesmanship. for par.
Dude, did you see that? Paul didn't even look at that par putt. He just reached down and grabbed his mini.
It was a drop in.
All right, folks. It comes down to this. 3 holes to go. Each one is a 2-stroke separator.
Oh,
yeah.
Go. Gotta crest the hill, and he does.
Yeah, that guy knows how to do it. One of the biggest tee shots in Gannon's life, I'd imagine. Get to this gap, and you control your destiny the rest of the way.
Is it gonna flip enough?
No, heading for a tree. Okay, door open. Ricky Wysocki can put one close and tie it up.
It's been liking the right side. Too low.
Does it skip well? No, kind of, but not really. That'll be like 70 short.
Love the line. If it just would have gotten a little hop,
Uh-huh.
he goes all the way home.
This guy zips him through the woods. Does not care.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Great shot.
That is so well thrown.
Gannon just with a jump putt approach. Favorable kick into the fairway.
Has to take an extra little bit of time here to make sure that he doesn't leave one short, and that's perfect. Okay.
Ricky's got to run this 80-footer.
Oh, for sure.
He likes this hole.
Oh, he wanted to run it down so bad.
That looks so good.
Boy.
Did he miss deep?
I think ever so slightly deep.
Wow.
And Niklas low. Still tied for 5th place. That could have gone a long way just to guarantee a little bit more cash to end the season. And Ezra pulls it right.
Things have gotten a lot tighter for that 3rd place race,
Uh-huh.
too. He really needed to make that.
I am with you. I mean, there's just, once you start getting up at the top, every stroke is the difference of, I mean, the difference between 2nd and 3rd place is $8,000. The difference between 1st and 2nd is $15,000.
Yeah.
And $3,000 between 3rd and 4th. So, I mean, there's just so much money. So every single stroke bears so much weight at this point.
So Gannon now controls his own destiny.
Yes, he does.
He just goes birdie, birdie, winner. Birdie, birdie, winner.
Yeah.
This is a place that I know for a fact Ricky did not imagine he'd be in, and he was just short on that putt, it looks like.
Okay, short. Okay.
Yeah. Looking at 2 birdies, and Gannon hasn't done anything but really birdie 17. The whole card, it seems like every day is just
This
birdieing
gap has just
17.
been might as well be the
Annihilated.
ocean.
Yeah.
Might as well just be the widest open field. Okay, here it is. This is what it seems like for these guys. For everyone else, it's like the rest of Nevin. But they have just been splitting the gap like it's not a problem at all. In fact, yesterday, we had a star frame on this card. I did not realize this at the time because we just mentioned, yeah, it's a star frame. It's the first one of the day. No, it's the first one of the week. And so, I mean, yeah, impressive to get it on any hole, but especially 17. A hole that is playing over par, just like 18.
I just feel like Ricky and Gannon on this hole, it's just birdie, birdie, because their sidearms are so good. You know what I mean? Like their tee shots, the power really isn't the issue. The gap's so big. But under this amount of pressure, that gap does get smaller.
Well, it really comes down to just making the gap here.
Yeah, the disc will do the rest of the work.
Yep.
You don't have to worry about anything else.
The approach shot for the forehand, they both got on. They locked it up. But get through the gap. Okay.
Yeah, he did it.
And not only did he do it, well, hold on. Okay, yeah. He's safe on that left side. The angle over there is as good as you can really leave yourself.
Ricky to answer.
Yep. Okay.
Perfect. As well. Who's going to go first?
Gannon will be throwing first.
Okay. Not advantage Ricky then. Ooh, heavy on the hyzer this time.
This could be pushing that left
Yeah.
side OB. Needs to sit down. Oh, really? Just grabbed grass and sat like it was Velcro. Okay, big shot here for Ezra. He bullseyed this yesterday. He's going to do it again, isn't he, Paul? Oh, my gosh. Yeah.
That's so good.
That's a big birdie for Ezra. Gives him some comfort going into 18.
This is just a brainless shot, I feel like. Put it on hyzer.
That's done.
Put the
It's
power.
Parked. Absolutely parked.
Yeah.
Well, it's going to come down to Ricky birdieing 17, and then hopefully he can find something on 18 because Gannon, once again.
18's hard. Listen, you birdie that one, you got a pretty good shot. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Gannon has missed it multiple times now this week. It's not like he's going birdie, birdie, birdie.
No, of course
He's
not.
only birdied
It's
it
a tough
one
hole.
time.
It's one of the hardest holes in the course.
So if Ricky can put this close, that's good.
Which he has.
Yep, that's going to be good.
Yep, just a little deep by 20. Oh,
Gotta make that.
yeah. Let's talk about the first thing
Gotta
first here.
make
He's got to make that putt.
Yeah. You think maybe he's thinking I got to run it? Like trying to make it? Or no?
Who knows? I know he's thinking I got to make this one, and he does. Okay.
And now he's...
Can they make the corrections on the tee shot on
Yeah.
18? Because each day they've been close.
17's a hard tee shot. 18 is twice as hard. It is one
gap
of the
is-
hard. It's tiny, and the flight of your disc is so important because easily you can end up left where they've been ending up, kind of pinched off.
The landing zone on 17 is an entire soccer field.
Yep.
The landing zone on 18 is like the space they give the bench on a soccer field. So you have to throw it far. You have to go through just nearly as tight of a gap, and you have to shape the shot. So it's not just a mindless hyzer.
And we have to give some money to charity because that was a star frame.
2 days in a row. 2 days in a row. We've had 2 star frames. They've been on 17. And look at the race for third place.
It's over.
Looks like it's over.
Yeah.
We got a 4-shot advantage for Ezra, and he could basically punt the disc up the fairway now and finish on the podium. So congratulations to him. An incredible breakout season.
Fourth place, we got a little ball game, though. We got
That's
Isaac
true.
and Calvin
That's true.
battling it out. So hole 18, par 4, 830. Set the stage for you guys. We got Gannon Buhr up 1 stroke. He's going to be teeing off before Ricky Wysocki for the Tour Championships. He needs to put this one close. Before we get to there, though, Isaac, who had 4 bogeys in a row, sandwiched in between 2 birdies. Let's just call it even par.
Yeah.
And he gets a nice...
Don't forget about the double bogey he took on this whole round 1. Made the correction in subsequent days and through some beautiful approaches. Calvin sees that, knows what he has to do. Another one of the classic Calvin performances. All the shots we saw him throwing feature card day 1, not that great. Still in position to get 4th place.
Uh-oh. In the woods. Big mistake.
Okay, advantage Isaac. Everyone looking at their phones, just trying to figure out what do you have to do, where, when. Calvin currently sitting in solo 4th place, but he is not in position to go for the green. Doing the wise thing. So opportunity for Isaac to play aggressive. Nothing to lose. Checkered flag is right in front of you.
And he got a dime.
What a shot.
He's the world champ. This is
He's won a couple of them, actually.
nothing for him. There ain't no pressure.
Yeah,
You know
that's
what I
right.
mean? He's just tossing it.
Yep. Well, Calvin's got a little bit of something here. A little chicken chunk, as Brad Hammock might say.
Oh my gosh.
No way. That was all the way down.
You never know.
That was nearly all the way in.
It like squirted out left. Brutal.
Oh, wow. So it indeed was a 2-stroke swing, and I believe that means there was a tie for 4th.
Okay.
In the end, that miss there cost Calvin $500. Not the worst.
Lost, not good. Huge shot here.
Yep.
Gannon.
This is so crucial. You just have to know that Ricky Wysocki is about to birdie this hole. You can control your destiny here with a good tee shot.
A lot of Anheuser needs to come out. And it
That's
does.
perfect.
And that's close to the OB line, which means it's only a chip hyzer for him with the sidearm from there. I would call it chip. It's closer than he was yesterday.
A+ effort there.
So good.
This needs to avoid going OB long.
Oh my gosh, what? There's OB long?
Yeah, there is. Was it Ricky last year who threw it in the woods long?
Yeah. Ezra. Get down.
Yeah,
No
don't
skip.
want to skip too much.
Oh,
deal.
grade A.
Yeah, deal. Brian Earhart out here calling the action, loving every second of this thrilling finish.
That's not gonna Anheuser enough.
It's just going to go out of bounds left. Just a little souvenir. You can keep that one. Don't worry about it.
He's thrown it well. I would want it back.
Well, maybe he'll ask for it back.
Oh, this is a chip shot.
I mean, this is it. This is the Win the Pro Tour Championship. He's got maybe 350.
Yeah, not far. Get it wide.
If he puts this close, he'll do the impossible.
Dig.
It's over. I mean, that's over. Gannon Buhr.
I mean, we just saw Calvin miss one, and it's
Sure, you can
putts
do
hard.
it.
I'm not. You can't give anybody anything these days. Ricky needs to put it close. Oh no.
That's overturned. Good thing you got 4 strokes on 4th place.
On your brother.
On your brother, so
He just throws it again out of bounds. Let's Big Brother get him again.
Okay, look at this, though. Look at the correction.
Just a dime.
Hits the base. What a year. What an event. Congratulations.
So Ricky's got to run this. You gotta give it a run. It's
got to be
I mean, I'm talking
heroic.
about crazy things happening on the green, but you got to give this a go.
Yeah, it's just going to hyzer. Doesn't quite get there. So, he, steps up first, can put the pressure on Gannon, and I mean, it could be a pressure putt if you weren't
can
already
see it in his posture walking. He knows what's about to happen. And like I said, the only thing that could possibly happen that would be in his favor is something nobody wants to see, which is in and out. Doesn't take any time. Makes it.
That is one dejected man, and you can understand why, with a 6-shot lead being one of the best front runners ever. But this man put together a historic season, an amazing historic year. Today, the effort he put together, 10 under, incredible. He applied the pressure from the very beginning.
I mean, we're going to be talking about this comeback for a very, 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 very long time. Imagine getting chased by the world champ. Who's just happy for you, you know? That's got to be
What a
great
life.
thing. Yep.
19-year-old Gannon Buhr, one of the best players in disc golf history, hasn't even turned 20. What a season.
I'm proud to present to you the winner of the 2024 Disc Golf Pro Tour Championship presented by Barbasol. His first Tour Championship victory. Put your hands together for Mr. Gannon Buhr!
He don't even need that shaving cream yet.
No, it's extra. It's for sensitive skin. It's for people learning.
I know a lot of people didn't think I could come back from that deficit. I told Gavin my goal was to cut the deficit to 3 after 5 holes, and that's exactly what I did. The big putt for me was on hole 9. I just received a time violation. I made a huge putt from the short side of the log on that hole for about 45-50. Just like that, I had erased the 6-stroke deficit in 9 holes. And then I told my caddies just, whoever plays these last 9 holes better wins. Clutching up at the end to go birdie on the 2 of the hardest holes in the course is absolutely incredible, and just to prove myself on a very tightly wooded course like this means the world to me. Felt good to hit my lines, made some really clutch putts this final round. Obviously hats off to Rick, incredible week for both of us. To win by 1 stroke, I had 1 stroke coming into the tournament on Ricky because of my work the entire season. So for that to pay off and to kind of finish in the fashion it did, it just feels unbelievable standing here. My goal is to break 200,000 for PDGA earnings this season, and if I got 2nd place, I would have had to go play some more A tiers in the winter, and I didn't want to do that. So getting the win here makes my off-season goal plans a lot easier. I can't wait for next year. This was just such an incredible year for myself, and I really got to kind of see who I truly am as a player, and it feels good to have my game actually feeling good this entire season. So thank you guys.
One thing that Gannon just brought up there in that interview is it came down to the season's effort. The 1 stroke that he had over Ricky coming down to this championship is what he won by. It's the whole season's work, all the effort, all the wins. It came down to making a $15,000 difference, and the difference between being runner-up and the Pro Tour champion, both the regular season and the Pro Tour championships.
That's incredible. I mean, to track down the best front runner we've ever seen is something that none of us thought was possible. And this guy is doing all things that we don't think is possible. A little story time. I was talking to Gannon Buhr a few years back. I said, "What are your goals?" He said, "Well, I have next year I just want to be top 5 in the world." And then he said, "And then after that I want to be the best to ever do it." And I'm like, "What?" Yeah, I was like, what kind of goals are these? And
It's a
then
little lofty.
the next year, he was top 5.
Yeah.
And now, what is he doing?
He's on trajectory.
That's unbelievable that he called this. This isn't on accident. It is planned.
Going into this season, we knew that Gannon was obviously a great player. He had a great 2023, and he definitely was a front runner in a lot of ways. But after this season, I think the story changes going into the 2025 season, and old guard has pushed for a long time, but I think they have finally passed the torch onto this new generation, and it's going to be really exciting to see what they do with it.
Yeah. And if you're on tour and you're listening to this, you better get to work because it's going to be tough next year with these guys.
No question. That's going to do it for us, guys. That's going to do it for the 2024 season. I always get a little emotional when it comes to this because it's a long time before we'll see you again, but you guys have a good winter. Go play some disc golf. Take a little nap for me too, all right?
Yep. Go take a bathroom break.
We'll see you guys in February.